All right. Welcome, everybody. Back to the Mindcrack. I have realized I made a grievous error in the last episode when it came to the bees, the busy bees, because you see, you're supposed to put a campfire under the bees to, I don't know, make them sleepy. Is that true? I don't know. I think so, maybe. Also, yeah, so basically we're gonna have to go find another beehive with bees in it, because those bees fucked off. Well, I made the suspicious stew a second time. I was also told that in a comment. That was something I should do. But, that does not appear to have worked. So, suspicious stews are currently not something we're going to be doing because they don't appear to work. I'm trying to go in a different direction for the other beehive. It's also nighttime, which hopefully means bees go in beehive. So how's everybody doing? I think as promised today, as soon we are about to have the Doctor Who two-part finale unfold, we're going to talk about the new season of Doctor Who. So, you know, coming into this, we had just had 3 largely disappointing seasons. The Chris Chibnall / Jodie Whittaker era. It just didn't work. It just didn't click. Oh, well. So much for that. It's fine. We'll find bees. Just didn't click. It was like trying too hard to be serious and peak TV. It just didn't work. It just didn't work. I think it's hard to explain why it didn't work, but I think one point too is it seems that you know, the Doctor Who show running job is a job for like insane workaholics, set by Russell T Davies being an insane workaholic when he was the first person to have the modern job. And, you know, a lot of production problems, like in Series 11, which was the first series of that one, like the finale script was like a first draft that got rushed to air, and, you know, all this stuff. And then the VFX team quit and they had to find a replacement, and now they're back. And some on set discussions. I think that Run Doctor was extremely hard. God, thank goodness it didn't break. I didn't realize. Yeah, I think running Doctor Who is super hard and requires you to work really fast, and Christopher Riddle is just not entirely up to it. It was just pretty mediocre. It wasn't terrible. It's just really mediocre. I will give them credit forever for doing season 13 / Flux during COVID. Everybody involved says that was basically one of the most miserable experiences of their entire lives. But if they didn't do that, you know, maybe would have been a multi-year hiatus for Doctor Who. So will forever have my respect for that, Chris Chibnall. So, you know, Russell Davies comes in. He was showrunner from 2005 to 2009. And I mean, technically his last episode came out on New Year's Day 2010. But, I mean, they filmed that shit in early 2009. He was gone. He was, you know, he was done. So in the 2000s, he's one of the great British writers. He's an insane Doctor Who fan. He's one of us. I mean, all three showrunners are one of us, as it were. Did that thing change? No. Anyway. Still really got no answers on that one. He brings back David Tennant in a very suspicious, people need to watch this show move. Suspect, to say the least. Will this work? Please work. It did. Suspicious move, shall we say. Suspicious move. Definitely seemed like we need some way to trick people into watching the show again, so why don't we give them David Tennant? Okay. Shit fucking flew. There better be bees in there, because I hear the buzzing. I don't know when they're gonna come out though, but you know. And we had basically like a 3-episode mini-season or 60th anniversary specials, which were, you know, oh hey, let's go. Wait, can I use this and then... Interesting, I can. Okay. Well, that's cool. So we already talked about those, and then, you know, the weird bi-generation situation, yada yada. You know, you were there. You watched. I'll just drink one of these 80 billion potions. How does one do honey bottle? Honey bottle? Honey bottle. So we had the Christmas episode, which I probably talked about, and then, but it's still, even if it's just a Christmas episode, and he was kind of in the background, it was still like, it still felt like, you know, it's like, shoot, he got what? It's been 2 years. He was like literally 2022, and we knew he was going to be the Doctor, and now we need a honey block. Okay. All right. Can I do that? I can. Interesting. Sure. I guess I should just place a lot of the other copper stuff out here, right? Just start the oxidization process. It's kind of weird those are specifically different items, but they are. Okay. So it finally happens. We had the first 2 episodes, which were good, but the more I think about it, we're definitely like, I kind of put them as like the 2 weakest episodes so far. Were the first 2 episodes. Everybody hated Space Babies. Let's talk about Space Babies. I haven't hated any episodes. Everybody hated Space Babies because, you know, like, Space Babies stupid. the fact that it's a literal booger monster is stupid. And like, why does Russell do this? He puts the silly episodes first to just, you know, is he doing this to spite all of us who are trying to get our friends to watch Doctor Who? That's what everybody's feeling, you know? They're feeling like this dude hates us. Okay, let me do Fireworks Star. But here's the thing. I think if you can't handle space babies, you're a bad fit. It's like a job interview. It's like, look, if you can't handle us at our space babies, you can't handle us. You don't deserve us at our Waters of Mars's, or more appropriately, our 73 yards. And listen, I think babies are really cute, and I thought the babies were kind of cute. And one of the babies, who they're now smarter than they should be, it's all supposed to be sort of a abortion rights situation as well. But you just need gunpowder and dye. I can do that. And they ask the Doctor if they grew up wrong, and he gives this very beautiful speech to Captain Poppy of the Space Babies that no one grows up wrong. And I thought that was very beautiful. And I thought the Doctor saving the booger monster was good. Was it great? No. Did I have fun? Yeah. Does everyone need to lighten the fuck up? You bet. Okay, Fireworks Star. Did it. Okay. Yeah, we don't have a lot of bamboo on us. Honestly, it's probably time to go give... any fire resist still around? If we don't, it's fine. I don't know. Yeah, do we have a chest of those? I forget how many there are. There's also very much like, because, you know, for various reasons back in the day, Doctor Who made 13 episodes, seasons, which I think just about murdered everybody that did those. But now we get Disney. It's an 8-episode season. It's definitely a shame. Definitely a shame. Oh. Ah, thanks for the item. Okay. Okay, I mean, he had mentioned this, but I thought there was going to be it was like on a sign. Oh, the sign. So kind of credited the person who gave the TARDIS. That's very good. Good job. There's a clue here. A beacon he stands, watching far and wide. In his gut, he will provide. A clue once more. There will be 4. Are there any bees? I guess so, because the honey's back. But sure, it's working. It's fine. Interesting. Interesting. Huh. Okay, we need to inventory declutter before we go to before we nether up. I don't think I should have said the words nether, but I've been thinking of them. taking your job. We will deal with that in a minute. For now... I kind of wish he didn't tell me now if it was... Eventually I'd need to get more golden carrots, you know? So here I am at the edge of Nether. So maybe asking, what am I doing in Nether? I'm doing a real bad job of explaining myself. I'm going to find a fortress. I think there's one nearby. Because we're missing a lot of Nether brick items. That would be a big load off. So there's Space Babies. Second episode, we got a wild music, not a musical episode, but an episode with a lot of music called The Devil's Chord that was about the Beatles, but kind of wasn't about the Beatles. Featured a drag queen called Jinx Monsoon, who's apparently the goat of RuPaul's Drag Race. They were very good. One might expect. Playing a character called Maestro. We don't want to be this deep. What am I doing? This was our ancient debris mines. A god of music that was depriving the world of all its music and ended in a big dance number. And yeah, listen, at this point, I think I would say those were probably the two weakest episodes of the season. Feel relatively confident saying such things. But again, I did not despise Space Babies. Space Babies were fine. Those episodes were fine. But what separated them from the previous mediocre is they were definitely fun. They were fun episodes. And that's what we're always looking for, is fun. Like, Space Babies under the previous era would have been terrible, but She Got One, Millie Gibson, the Doctor and the Companion, were just having such a fun time that it really helped. You know, it really helped with a lot of it. So, all right, there's the first two episodes. Then people started making a big dumb mistake. There were a lot of posts on Reddit, a lot of posts saying Doctor Who is too childish now. It's too childish. It's not for me anymore. Why is it for children? And I was like, guys, my friends. Oh, there's Fortress right here. Oh, even better. I thought there was one nearish by-ish. The preview... Yeah, I don't necessarily love that. The preview for the next episode, guys, is the Doctor stepping on a landmine in an alien battlefield. So, maybe give it a minute. It's only been 2 episodes. Give it a minute. And the next episode is written by Stephen Moffat, the GOAT. And it's really close between him and Russell, but Stephen Moffat's my GOAT. Shall we say. And sure enough, next episode, called Boom, has the Doctor trapped on a landmine the whole episode. And what do you know? I like this, the Wither skeleton face. It's a really good episode. I didn't like it quite as much as some people did, but I definitely... Boom was good. And it was serious. And we were still... I was like, I'm still getting broken in. It's still the 4th episode for Shoots, or N Shooty apparently. As we didn't have the wall. That's right. As his mom told him, "You've been saying your own name wrong," which tough. Yeah. You do it that way? Nobody wants to do it that way. Ugh. Well, fine. Well, I think we've done basically all we need to do here. Just to make red nether bricks that way. Although... yeah, respawn anchors still on the list. The hanging signs. Yeah, so Boom was the Doctor Steps on a Landmine episode. It was very Moffat-y. It's like Stephen Moffat's greatest hits. Endearing. Ugh, I didn't bring myself touch pick. It's fine. We'll get that stuff on another day. So those were the first 3 episodes, and you know, we're thinking, hey, still looking good. But then episode 4 happened. Episode 4. Ladies and gentlemen. Wow. One of the best episodes, I mean, and just a truly incredible episode of Doctor Who. Best episode, well, that's actually not true. Best episode since The Doctor Falls. Best story since Heaven Sent. Doctor Falls is part 2 of a 2-parter. Part 1, World Enough in Time. This is Peter Capaldi's final finale. I've always been a little lower on World Enough in Time, the big Cybermen origin parter than most people have. Like, I still think it's really good, but some people are saying, oh, that's better than Doctor Falls. No, my friends. The Doctor Falls is an unbelievable episode of television. How dare you? And why did that weather so quickly? Do not be out here in these streets saying that World Enough, that Dr. Falls could be better. Because, no. It is perfect. I'll give you your original job back. If he even wants it. Nobody wants to work anymore. Another brick slab. Anybody else? Nope. That's a big obvious row of things left to check off. Any more iron? We do have some iron here, don't we? Just trying to get through the obvious, so then we can move on to the not so obvious. Remember this old technique? 73 yards. It replaces Wild Blue Yonder as the best story of the 2020s. It's close, but Wild Blue Yonder is just like a classic, just a Doctor Who. This is Doctor Who. This is it. This is the real shit right here. Well, Wild Blue Yonder that was Wild Blue Yonder. Sorry. Well, 73 yards is truly. There have been, you know. On TV, there have been Power to the Doctor. Jodie Whittaker's last episode was story number 300. So we're now past 300 stories. Audio, there's probably been well over 1,000. In books, there's probably been like 500. We're talking about like probably 2,000 Doctor Who stories out there. And none of them were like 73 yards. And some people just refuse to get it. And I feel sorry for them and their small brains. And I can only hope that one day their small brains will become big brains and join the rest of us in properly acknowledging the greatness of 73 yards. So the Doctor and Millie... Millie Gibson is the actress. Doctor and Ruby Sunday, the character, arrive on the Welsh coast, and the Doctor steps on a fairy circle and he disappears. He's gone. Doctor's basically not in the entire episode. He's gone. He's dead, Jim. So what to do, what to do, what to do. So now, Ruby has no idea what's going on. Why would she? She goes to a nearby pub. But she notices that there's a woman standing in the distance, saying something, repeating these gestures. And this woman, as you can maybe guess based on the title of the episode, is 73 yards away. And everywhere Ruby goes, the woman follows. And Russell T. Davies said he chose 73 yards because he actually went to Swansea Pier and he measured the length of like the different railings. Crazy behavior, I know. Measure the length of the different railings, and he found 73 yards was about the distance that you can tell what someone's doing, but they're still just kind of blurry. Like you can just barely make out someone. It's like this old woman who's, you know, just far enough away. Wherever Ruby goes, there she is. And she visits a pub where she also read this note about Mad Jack, and the Welsh people in the pub play a trick on the English girl by saying he's like some ancient serial killer that's going to come out of his grave, and they'll laugh at her. But everybody who talks to, because Ruby can't get to the 73 yards woman, so she goes and she asks people to go find out what they're saying. Everybody that gets close and appears to talk to them just runs for their life away and refuses to speak to Ruby anymore. So she eventually takes a train home, and sure enough, the woman's like, you know, teleporting outside the window of the train. And she meets her mom, and her mom says, oh, she's on the phone with Ruby, and she goes, yeah, I'll go over and talk to her, don't worry, nothing will scare me. Well, she talks to Ruby's mom, and Ruby's mom basically immediately disowns her. Sprints away, doesn't say what was said, just disowns Ruby. So then we cut a year to the future, 2025, and she's finally made contact with UNIT, the Unified Intelligence Task Force, the alien hunting soldiers that the Doctor's mostly friends with. Head of UNIT's like, we got it. We got a full trained team of hardened pros. And then she's listening to them. She's on with them with an earpiece. They go talk to 73 Yards woman. All of them run without a word. Just get up and run. I mean, it was a scary episode. It was really scary. And the episode was about Ruby was abandoned by her birth mother. She's always afraid of being abandoned or people leaving her, and now this woman is causing, it's like weaponizing Ruby's fear of abandonment. This episode also didn't have a title sequence. One of only 4 episodes ever to do that. One, Sleep No More, had kind of its own main title sequence, but then Jodie Whittaker's first episode, and then for some inexplicable reason, New Year's Day special 2019 resolution, and I don't know why. Anyway, I think that pixel art is part of comps. Look at all these turtles. What the fuck was I doing over there? Could have done that so much more efficiently. Classic. So then we see Ruby through the years until it's 2046 now. And the 18-year-old Millie Gibson does an admirable job to look 40. And we see several failed relationships and all this stuff. Yada yada. Until she sees in the background of her TV screen this guy's running for prime minister, and he's talking on the news. He's Welsh. His name's Roger Ap Gwilliam. Already a Doctor Who classic name, one might say. We're just gonna drink some potions here. Get some crazy statuses. And he says that his childhood nickname was Mad Jack. And one thing the Doctor also said when they landed in Wales is he mentioned this guy Roger Ap Gwilliam, who almost led. Is there a difference between honeycomb and honey block? Yeah. Wait. Was I looking at the wrong crafting recipe? I'm going to blame the terribleness of fandom wikis. Oh, yeah, you just... Oh, that is the recipe, but really you can just go to a fucking hive and... get a bottle that way. Well, I didn't need to eat all these potions, but... Oh, hello! Hi! Hey! Okay, well, we need to make the honeycomb block, at any rate. It's fine. And we have all these potions. It's fun. It's content. Okay. Anyway. I think I know where to go for clue number 1, which is what we're going to do now, as I continue to talk about 73 yards. The only thing they can think is this man, the beacon he stands watching far and wide. This has to be his, like, Colossus of Rhodes sculpture, right? I'll find this shit in the map. It's a very cool sculpture. It's not far from spawn. Shouldn't be terribly hard to locate the coordinates. So I was looking at those trail ruins. Although, what is that? What is that? There's just like a fucking black pyramid. Oh no, is that a... No, never mind. It's loading in. Is it like a... It's like a drowned farm? And then out in the ocean, there's a crazy... That might be an iron farm. Okay, that definitely needs to be... let me tell you, on the low poly initial renderings, that shit looked nuts. Yeah. Where's Mr. Colossus? Colossi. There he is. I mean, I hope there's a beacon there. It's a lot, you can't really tell beacons in the overview map, but anyway, positive X and another. So he mentioned that Roger Ap Gwilliam almost led Wales, almost led the world, and Wales, as Wales in the world, to nuclear annihilation. And then Ruby realizes she realizes that this must be what she was meant to do. Wait, there's a bee in here? Why is this blocked off? Is this not my nether tunnel? What? Is this not the staircase? Is this a different fucking staircase? Whoa. Huh. That is a different fucking staircase. And there's a villager and a bee up there. Okay. That's when I was an idiot. No, I was going the wrong way. And I was an idiot again. So eventually she's like, hey, I'll do anything to help Roger Ap Gwilliam. He goes to a campaign office. And turns out this guy, like, he's got like long hair. He's kind of cool and charismatic, but there's definitely something very creepy about him. And it's heavily implied that he, sexually assaults or does worse to another woman on the campaign staff. And, if you describe it, like, the whole sense of watching this episode was just, like, mounting dread on mounting dread. Because the doctor's gone. You have no idea where this is going. And there's just something just so unnerving about it. About this whole episode, truly. So, what happens? And then, eventually Ruby gets to a position where once Roger Ap Gwilliam becomes prime minister, she's able to position the 73 yards woman next to him, and it causes him to be so scared he resigns, thereby, stopping him from firing a nuclear missile, which he was absolutely going to do. And then we cut ahead to Ruby in, in hospice care in a crazy futuristic room, because it's 2080s and 2090s even. And then the woman suddenly comes close, and then the woman was Ruby herself the whole time, and she tells Ruby not to step on the fairy circle, or gets Ruby to stop the Doctor from stepping on the circle, and that's it. And, you know, there's so many questions that are unanswered. Like, some people are like, well, what could she have been saying? You know, I don't know. I think, you know, it was a curse. You know, Ruby was to sit there, and, you know, there's just so many themes there about Ruby's whole feeling of abandonment. At the end, you know, the person that never abandoned her was her. She was always there. The whole idea of somebody just out of sight, constantly there, never leaving, no possible explanation for your entire life. Man. Oh, by the way, like, other people, like, wouldn't notice her. So maybe ask some questions. Other people wouldn't exactly notice her until they figured it out, and until Ruby, like, prodded them to notice the cursed woman. So there was that. You're like, why didn't Ruby leave? Ruby didn't leave, friends, because she got worried that she, like, took a plane or something, or a boat, that it would maybe kill the woman, and if the woman died, would Ruby die? I think pretty fair worry. Pretty fair worry. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't know how well... Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't know how well ancient Welsh curses would have anticipated the invention of the aeroplane, but who knows? Colossus Fortress, okay. This isn't it. You need to have done better. I'm blaming you. Is there a beacon here? There's not a beacon here. This is so cool. I mean... Okay, I already had that. Contraire from there. I don't even know what I just said. Certainly wasn't any language of this earth. I mean, this is certainly the guts of a you know... I mean, it could be a beacon as in, like, the light. Oh, there's the chest. Okay, we're fine. Alright, we did it. Through his mouth you can enter. Past flowers in the water you shall venture. I love comp having to rhyme in English. A highway to the west. See what is in the chest. Fair. See what is in the chest. Come on, come on. That's the best. It's the best we got. See what's in the chest. Is there a woman 73 yards away from me right now? Through his mouth you can enter. His mouth. Past flowers in the water. Highway to the west. Do you mean the mouth of the Colossus? How does Comp have time to do this? I don't know. He did this a while ago. This place is awesome. Do you think he cheated with his mod powers? People are saying. Oh, speaking of, hold on. Not to be this guy, but... Oh boy. I deserved it. Be the first to say. I was trying to get the scaffolding item, okay? They'd say make everything yourself, but you're, you know, it's been a year. You're getting to the end of the line. You're starting to get a little desperate. It's right here. It's fine. He's not gonna miss that. Had it the whole way. Thank you, Feather Falling. His mouth you shall enter. Say there were 4 clues. There will be 4, yes. Through his mouth you can enter. I don't necessarily know of another mouth. Other than, oh. Well, on the map I just saw Goodland, and boy, that's a mouth. That's a mouth. In classic Goodland fashion, nothing's... I mean, it's basically... It's traditional. You know, you make Goodland. Nothing's in Goodland. That's Goodland. That's it. Okay, so candidates... At the overview here, we got Good's mouth. This large mouth looking like the, you know, Wolverine popcorn bucket. It's so funny, epic funny. Deadpool epic funny man. And let's be real, there's not much on this server, Mindcrack Season 10. So, okay, well... This is not the way. Goodland's this way, but the highway to the west was after the mouth. I don't know of another mouth. Hold on. I'm doing some quick maths. Yeah, the healing garden here should be about where Goodland is. There is an end portal down the green tunnel. I knew it! It's not this far away. It's not Sakana's healing garden away. There's an end portal right in his schnoz. And we're talking X 1787 divided by 8, 223. Okay, so what? I should pay attention to this sign right here. It says Goodland. This is the only big mouth. Oh boy. Is there even a way up here? Doesn't seem like it. What is going on over there? Ow. That's north. That's west. We'll break your fall all of a sudden? Valley of Flowers, Wandering Trader. This isn't giving Valley of Flowers, is it? That's a very cool castle over there. It's a giant ass fucking bridge over there. Classic Goodland. Not doing anything with it. Past flowers in the water you shall venture. Oh, okay, okay, okay. This is flowers in the water. This is flowers in the water. This is flowers in the water. Let's see what's in the chest. Wait a minute. No, I'm kidding. Not a dumbass. Past flowers in the water. Highway to the west. I mean, it's got to be this, right? Yeah, okay, this has to be it right here. Okay, okay. We're hot, we're hot. Bamboo raft. Venture along the road. A slippery track with your boat. What happened to the rhymes? An oculus terrain through. Where will it guide you? Boy, I don't know what the fuck's about to happen here. Oh, Alonzi! I went for half Alonzi, half Geronimo, and oh lord! Okay, I don't think the boat was supposed to be used at this juncture. Listen, I thought it was something pretty cool. All right. Where we're going, there is no knowing. Oh boy. Okay. An oculus. Now, oculus is one of those words that, you know, isn't really used much, but it definitely makes me think of a lens. Okay, we're continuing down this highway. Who does this? This is crazy! Some of us have jobs, you know. I'm kidding. Yeah, anyway, we kind of talked about the Doctor episode Dot and Bubble last time, where we only saw the Doctor and Ruby on a screen and we were following this. Oh, hell yeah. That was sick. And we're following this woman named Lindy who just literally lives in a social media bubble around her head. And then it turns out everybody was racist. And I'll be honest, yeah, I talked about my maybe, white man privilege in not seeing that ending coming. So that was last week's episode, Dot and Bubble. Yeah, still kind of a annoying episode to watch, but one of the cleverest episodes in a long time. Cannot be denied. Okay. An oculus to reign through. Where will it guide you? Okay. This whole thing could be an oculus. Perhaps. Let's get the actual definition of oculus here. Yeah. Yeah, definitely what I was thinking. Round opening of a dome, etc. So, since it's to reign through, might be meaning because it's open at the top for the beacon. Oh, Lord. I love the cherry trees, honestly. LOVE on the cherry trees. I mean, it wouldn't be on the roof, would it? I can check with the overviewer map. It's that detailed. Oh no, it is. There's a chest on the roof. Okay, look, I didn't want to spend all my time making my way to the top of that roof there, and there wasn't anything in the roof. Okay, that's it's no fun for anybody. So we're talking about that. Talking about the most recent episode of Doctor Who, which was Rogue, and I loved it. I listen. I'm a sucker for the fun romp episodes. Like, just give me a romp. Like Smith and Jones, David Tennant's first episode, first time in the new series, is introducing a new companion, Martha. Jadoon Platoon on the moon, rhinos, old lady vampires sucking people's blood through a straw. It's a blast. It's a blast. Doctor Who's supposed to be fun, just fun. This episode, Rogue, was at a Regency, aka like Bridgerton era party. I never know how to get out of this fucking place. It does look sick though. And there's these bird shapeshifters, and you got Jonathan Groff. Okay, we're gonna have to do some mountaineering. Who's a great well-known actor, was like the King in Hamilton. I guess he got to start on Glee. And, listen, this is honestly one of the most Doctor romantic episodes maybe sent, where the Doctor, like, quickly falls in love with somebody than, like, the 8th Doctor's first episode, where he makes out with Grace. The TV movie. The quickest Doctor romance. But, man, the Doctor and Rogue, Jonathan Groff's character, they had instant chemistry, man. Unbelievable chemistry. Unbelievable chemistry. It was incredible. The episode was a ton of fun. Those two are mainly the reason why. And I gotta say, other than the scene at the end of Dot and Bubble, where Shooty Got was like, "Stop being racist! You're gonna die, you fucking racist!" Oh my god. Oh my god, look. Okay. Alright. I never did craft that leather horse armor, did I? Did I? Could I have crafted leather boots? Yeah. Will I be fine? Yeah. Okay. This is just a parkouring exercise. Okay. It was a ton of fun. It was just a ton of fun. Super fun episode. It's one of those where I'm saying, like, yeah, I'll give that a perfect 10. And it's like, do I think it's anywhere near as good as 73 yards? No. But is it, like, did it do exactly what it set out to do in an awesome way? Yes. It was a blast. It was a blast of an episode. And, you know, Shooty got one. This one, he really felt like the Doctor to me. Like, he's hit it. He's here. It was a great performance. And just based on how good he was here, something tells me he's going to end up quite high on my... Oh, don't you fucking... Ah, okay. Oh, boy. There's string on this whole fucking place. Now that's crazy. I'll clean up after myself, don't worry. Oh my god, this jump boost is gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Oh boy. Brunelleschi would be proud. That's exactly how you say it. The guy who made the dome in Florence. You can see why I want to confirm the overview map. This was indeed where the chest was before I went through all this fucking trouble. Okay. Alright. 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 Okay. It's floating because of string. Alright. Just some souvenirs. Just some souvenirs, you know. Overlooking a flattened land, a two-towered monastery will stand. Traveled through before. Now you will see more. I think I know exactly what he's talking about. It's the place it has to be at Goodland. A suspicious prize lies in wait. To claim it is your fate. Done with this chore, one up your score. All this for a little bit of suspicious stew, comp? All this for some stew? You flatter me, sir. You flatter me. Okay. Alright, alright. Time to... Anyway, yeah. At the end of the episode, Jonathan Groff's character, Rogue, takes an L. Decides to save Ruby for the Doctor. Dome maintenance. Damn, I already have this. Gets yeeted into a different dimension, tells the Doctor to find him. And boy, if he doesn't pop up back up again, I'm gonna go over to Rusty Davis personally. Get Jonathan Groff on Big Finish immediately. Oh boy, I've got some stuff to type out about the Big Finish audio stories for sure. Was this where we came in? I think so, yeah. Ah, yeah, I was up here though. Yeah. Comp's really done awesome work. This is just a way to get my viewers, who, you know, are all just other turtles, to see. I still think my other name for Forgotten Turtles, I proposed Duck Duck Gaming. Not terrible. And Forgotten Turtles doesn't really mean anything. I mean, you know, Turtles is just a name. But you gotta be something. Whoa, boy. I can't believe Comp made this entire thing just for me. Floating nether portal. Good behavior. Okay. To the monastery. And I've been able to get all the clues. I haven't been cheating. Figured it out. Is a button that just gives me all the suspicious stews. This monastery does look sick. Especially from far away with the diorite patterning. So, you know, finish Dr. Guard Station. I think the season's been great. It's been so much fun. I mean, definitely better than the 3 previous seasons. It's really been a blast. She Got has been great. Millie Gibson's performance, 73 yards. And she was 18 years old. First thing she ever filmed for the show. Unbelievable. We're so back. It feels good to be so back. Hi, bud. Uh-oh. If you want to make another pod, I've got lots of shards comp that are available free of charge at my place. Just go get one. I don't care. Yeah, go get one. Because, yeah, that was an oops. And he uses clay for texturing. He probably stole this off the internet. It's all the stews! Except none of them work! Yay! Get on the server and give me my damn stew points. I earned it. Okay? God. No, this is super cool, comp. This is super cool. This was really fun. Thank you so much. Add this to Mindcrack lore. Comp scavenger quest in season 10. Ugh. Man. Who would have thought? Who would have thought 12 years ago when I was watching the Mindcrack server and these guys were like my fucking heroes that here I'd be doing what they did on, you know, still the Mindcrack server. No one's watching, but it makes me happy. It makes some other people happy too. Well, we're gonna end this episode here because we've already been running long, and I've got to get to reading my book. I'm reading my book, Ink Spell. We're gonna have some Ink Spell takes and Ink Heart takes coming up soon. So after our big finish Doctor Who episode, but look at all these stews. Give them to me. But as you may have seen, we're now up to 1196. We were at 1169, so big episode. Almost hitting the big 12 hundo. 1196. Okay. Let's see. Mainly all European, as usual, bias. Henry VI persuades a diet at Würzburg, convinced the majority of German nobles and clergy to recognize his 2-year-old son, Frederick II, as king of the Romans. However, Archbishop Adolf of Cologne thwarts the will of the diet and arouses resistance several nobles against Henry, who realizes he's unable to establish a hereditary monarchy in the Holy Roman Empire without resistance. Interesting. Some people dying, some shit going on in Bulgaria with the Byzantines. In the spring, William Fitz-Osbert, a rebel leader, leads an uprising of the poor against the rich in London, gathers over 52,000 supporters. That's a fuck ton of people for 1196. Holy shit. Stocks of weapons are cached throughout the city, but bring to houses that are rich. Finally, riots are suppressed, and the Archbishop of Canterbury asks for in the words of our merciful Lord Jesus Christ, has him hung, drawn, and quartered. Our one thing from the east in Asia, Choi Chung-hwan, did I say that right? Who knows? A Korean general massacres his rivals and restores unity after a coup d'etat. He takes full power and becomes prime minister of the Korean state Goryeo until 1219. But we're not at 1219 yet. Gosh, what are we even going to do next time? We got some hanging signs to make. We got some copper odds, lots of copper odds and ends we can still do. Cracked anvil, banner patterns. We need to find amethyst. Kind of told me where an amethyst was. A geode. Be precise. I don't have a sunflower? Okay. There's some random crap that we have to do. Mycelium. And then it's some hard stuff. Hard stuff. Alright. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Especially thank you, Comp, for the maze. The maze. The clues. I figured it out. I'm proud of myself. Good job, me. I take all the credit. .com. Alright, see y'all next time. Bye.